What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You are now tuned into Ma'at TV. Most of y'all know the routine, but if you don't, as you come into the building, remember to hit that like button, but most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. Oh man, family, I don't even know what to say about this one. This is another pissy poppy hypocritical ignorance video because once again he's clout chasing. You can see it in his face right now. He's drunk. And just like his interview, I don't know if anybody else saw the interview that he did with DJ Academics. This is a follow-up to it, and you can tell he's still been drinking and he's drunk. But oh man, there's not much to say. Clout chasing at its finest. This is clout chasing at its finest. And without further ado, I'm gonna roll that beautiful bean footage.
Shall we begin? See, I'm gonna break this down in simple form for y'all, right? Cause some of y'all from the streets, some of y'all on the sidewalk, some of y'all family men, some of y'all so-called gangsters. But nevertheless, the rules is the rules and respect is respect, right? The interview from Gillie and Wallo should have never been released. There's a few reasons, and I'll break it down for you.
No, that interview with you and DJ Academics should have never been released.
Gillie and Wallo was never supposed to get involved in this situation because once you sat down with Jay Prince, you took sides.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What?
How you gonna say Gillie and Wallo should have never got involved and they took sides when you basically interject yourself into the situation like you're doing right now? You're interjecting yourself into the situation and picking sides. You see the hypocritical ignorance right here? It just don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. Like you're speaking on an open investigation. Gillie and Wallo, all they did was do an interview. You are actually creating narratives and pointing fingers. And you gonna tell them that they taking sides? You better be careful there, little buddy.
Gillie and Wallo sat down with Jay Prince. You took the side of Jay Prince and Mob Ties over the Migos.
He mad cause he ain't get the interview. I think he just butthurt because he hating on Gillie and Wallo because he don't get to sit down with celebrities and do interviews like they do. That's all it is. He mad. Anybody who do better numbers than Hassan Campbell, he finds a way to go at him and attach himself to them. He want Gillie and Wallo to respond, but if anybody responds, it might be Gillie. But I don't think Wallo's gonna respond and give him the satisfaction.
It's simple and plain. Now let me break this down to you, right? For one, let's go to the tail of the tapes real quick. So y'all can sit back and y'all can listen and hear what Mr. Jay Prince had to say that he should have never said. One of the things that he said, right? Let me break this down for y'all. Cause
ain't nobody else see how sloppily he just put his glasses on? He's drunk. This man is drunk. Watch how he put his glasses on. He pokes himself in the eye. Look, he poking himself in the eye. He drunk. Look, he drunk.
Jay Prince had to say that he should have never said. One of the things.
That's a drunk man trying to put his glasses on. That's why he's so animated and he look all funny. He looks weird right now. His eyes are cocked. That's what happened when you pissy drunk. Your eyes get cocked and they start roaming in different directions.
As he said, right? Let me break this down for y'all. Because ain't nobody gonna break it down like I broke it down in that 4-hour live. So I'm gonna make this real quick, simple for you. Let me break this down for you. I want y'all to pay attention, right? So Jay Prince is telling you, he's telling y'all, he's telling Takeoff rather. He's talking to Takeoff in front of Gillie and Wallo, telling them, you're throwing rocks and hiding your hand. I'm hearing that you're saying things. Now, let's keep this all the way funky, right? Takeoff is a big...
Now, before he gets into his whole little spiel, I just want to ask this question. What does what Jay Prince said to Takeoff have to do with Hassan Campbell? Was he talking to Hassan Campbell? So what did he feel the need that he needed? He's responding to this as if Jay Prince was talking to him. You would think that he was there. You would think that he's actually a part of this situation. He ain't got nothing to do with it. He's just running his mouth because he wants somebody to say something to him so they can go back and forth.
He's not hanging around a bunch of people. So somebody's in Takeoff's camp. Is either going back whispering to Jay Prince, telling him how he feel. How Takeoff feel, which we already know. I mean, not Takeoff, Offset. Somebody, he's talking dead directly to Offset, right? Now, we already know that Offset is upset about what happened to Takeoff, right? We can see clearly that Offset is the one that ain't feeling what's going on. QP is cool with it. And, allegedly. And, Quavo, like Jay Prince said, well, I spoke to Quavo. Allegedly.
The fuck is he talking about?
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? This is just a drunk man ranting. What does he? He has not made one point. This video has been going on. He's been talking for 4 minutes, and not one point has been made.
That came out of the mouth of Jay Prince. So here we got.
It's just a bunch of animated talking. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of him waving his hands around, all drunk, trying to look all animated and gangster. That's all this is. He's not making no valid points, no nothing. He's creating narratives. If this was a court of law, they would throw him out because they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? You can poke holes in everything that he's saying.
Offset is the one that ain't feeling this, right? But somebody's going back to Jay Prince and telling him that Offset ain't feeling what you did to his kid, which I did to his family. So Jay Prince takes it upon himself to get on Gillie and Wallo's platform and
see, he's creating narratives. He's saying somebody in Offset camp or somebody in Jay Prince camp is going back to Jay Prince and telling him, Offset, how do you know that? Did Jay Prince say that? How do you know that that's what the situation is? See, this is what I'm talking about. He's creating narratives as if he was there. As if he's seen this with his own eyes. Whatever he's talking about, he talks about it as if he's seen it with his own eyes.
Frightening him. And it's like, well, I'll let you hear what Offset had to say out of his own mouth. Let Offset speak for itself. All that playing internet games.
How you gonna say all that playing that internet games? You hear him play the tape of what Offset said, and when Offset say, you don't care about the family when you did all these interviews, and Hassan Campbell goes, right, agreeing with him. Nigga, you don't care about the family when you describing his death as he got his noodles knocked out, he got his TV turned off. You don't care about the family when you doing that. You don't care about the family when you blogging about it right now. Doesn't matter if you're taking Jay Prince side or the Migos side. Every time you blog about it and talk about it in the disrespectful way that you do, you're reopening their wounds. You're not thinking about the family, and you're playing internet games right now, my nigga. You are the king of internet games. That's all you're doing is playing internet games. You're playing internet games right now as we speak to breathe life back into your channel. You're interjecting yourself into an open investigation, running your mouth, disrespecting people, talking about things that you have nothing to do with it, nor do you know what the hell is going on.
Internet games. Jay Prince is
You know what I'm talking about? All that playing internet guys up.
all that playing internet games. Internet games. Jay Prince is playing internet games on an open murder case.
Oh my God! Oh hell no!
Oh my God. Did this nigga really just say Jay Prince is the one playing internet game? Yo, oh, I just said this shit too, and I ain't watched this. I ain't watched the whole video. I only watched the first like 2-3 minutes of it. I did not know he was gonna say that. How are you gonna say this man is playing internet games on an open investigation and that's exactly what you're doing right now? You see the hypocritical ignorance? This is hypocritical ignorance at its finest. Clout chasing. He is clout chasing like a mug right now.
What you want the people to hear, trying to change the narrative,
Jesus Christ.
but either way, in the court of law,
Trying to change the narrative. Oh my God, this nigga has talked about this shit as if he was an eyewitness. Creating narratives. You just claim that somebody was in Jay Prince's ear. You keep accusing them of setting the Migos up. That's changing a narrative. That's creating a narrative. You said you literally in the DJ Academics interview literally said he stepped over the body and said leave him there. He didn't say that. That's creating a narrative.
well, you're supposed to remain silent. So while you're on the internet, you're actually snitching. It's all snitching when it's an open.
Bro, you've been dry snitching this whole entire. Every time you talk about it, you're dry snitching. And what are these people supposed to do? They're supposed to let people like you go around accusing them of murder?
Message.
Well, I mean, what does everybody expect these people to do? If something happened in your environment and everybody's accusing you of it, and it's something like murder, and to that degree, you wouldn't defend yourself? What is these people supposed to do?
Message.
It's all snitching when it's an open case, and this is what Jay Prince is doing. Number one. Number two, you're being inconsiderate towards the family.
What?
I don't get this, man. This is the most hypocritical shit I've ever seen in my life. Everything he's accusing Jay Prince of doing, he's literally doing right now.
Message.
Literally, every detail that he's describing is what he's doing right now.
Offset said we haven't spoken about this one time. The people haven't heard nothing from their camp. But every time you hear something, it's Jay Prince and his family trying to manipulate and switch the narrative of what's going on in this case, man.
The fuck is he talking about?
How are they manipulating and switch? They're defending themselves
Message.
from people like you manipulating and switching the narrative. So what the fuck are you talking about? All they're doing is defending themselves from people like you. When there's people like you going around switching the narrative the way you do, you're accusing them during the open investigation of doing something that they say that they didn't do. They believe or say they're innocent until proven guilty. So you're accusing them of something that they say they didn't do. And you're doing it all over the internet. So what are they supposed to do? Sit back and let everybody, all the blog sites, everybody create a narrative and not defend themselves?
And then you got Gillie and Wallo co-signing this. Take the what and lick the what?
What did they co-sign? All they did was interview them. How is that co-signing? So, are you trying to say every time a reporter interviews a murderer, they're co-signing the murderer? You trying to say that like when that what's that lady named Gail something that interviewed R. Kelly? You trying to say when she interviewed R. Kelly, she was co-signing him? You better be careful there, little buddy.
Y'all going for that, right? Gillie and Wallo could never come back by how they changed themselves in this situation. And the majority rules, the people was not feeling Gillie or Wallo behind this situation.
I have not heard not one negative thing about it. And I'm from Philly. You're the only person that feel a type of way about it. You're trying to sway the people into being mad at them because you're mad because they're doing better numbers than you. That's all this is. He's trying. It's like politicians when they run and they do advertisement about the other candidate. How they do commercials. Oh, Joe Biden says he's gonna increase your taxes. Do you want a president like that? Vote for Trump. That's what he's doing right now. Gillie and Wallo, they co-signed Jay Prince, so don't watch them. Subscribe to Hassan Campbell. That's all this is.
See, once a person show you who they are, you believe them. There's no going back. And then this.
So in that case, what about you? Because you showed us that you're a compulsive liar. You've admitted to lying several times, like when you said your wife was going to leave you and you said that you only said that for controversy, like when you went at Kwame Brown, you said YouTube was playing with your numbers.
This situation right here, Jay Prince showed you the respect that mob ties. First of all, the mob don't even call themselves the mob. They don't even want you to know that they exist. And there's a certain smell that comes from Jay Prince that you think will never go away. He can't never clean that up. It's over for mob ties. It's over for mob ties. Anybody else that's up under that umbrella of evil, it's only under that umbrella of evil because they intimidate.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
The fuck is he talking about?
Outside of that, ain't nobody in their right mind want to be a part of that movement.
Again, he's creating narratives. This nigga is in New York. He does not leave that couch. He's glued. His ass is permanently glued to that couch. He don't never leave outside of He can't leave New York. All the shit that he done said about people, he can't leave New York. He don't know what's going on in Houston. He's never been around mob ties, so how the fuck you know what's going on in their camp?
Because we see clear as day how things turn out. Rest in peace, Takeoff. He'll never hug his mother again.
See? And you talk about people being insensitive? He'll never hug his mother again. You're reminding his mother of that? But he's being insensitive. But Jay Prince don't care about the family though. He'll never hug his mother again. You're reopening wounds. You're reminding his mother that she'll never hug her son again.
But Jay Prince, with Jay Prince Jr. and the rest of the Mob Ties family, is on $100 million worth of game, throwing threats over the internet. And the amazing part about it is,
it actually wasn't the whole family. It was only Jay Prince. His son actually cried over it. That's the one part he didn't mention. He didn't mention the not Jay Prince Jr., the other son. He didn't mention him breaking down crying over the death of Takeoff during the interview. You didn't mention that. You mentioned all the threats. That's the only thing he saw in the interview. You didn't see this man cry his heart out, pour his heart out in the middle of the interview. He only saw the threats.
All you rappers that always got something to say when something is going on with academics or whoever else in the industry that y'all think is something sweet about, y'all all have something to say. But everybody's silent while Jay Prince is on $1 million worth of game testifying.
Oh my God!
What?
Jesus Christ.
He not, what the fuck? Oh man, he is creating narratives. This man is really creating narratives. Testifying? More like defending himself. That's all I saw. I don't know what the hell he watching. He got selective hearing and selective eyesight because I don't know what the hell he was seeing and hearing during that interview.
Big Prince, do you solemnly swear to what you saying on $1 million up worth of game even though he wasn't there? You said you was in the house in the bed sleeping, but you on the internet witness camera.
See, this is what I mean. So you know that he wasn't there. You keep accusing him of lining him up, but then again you say he wasn't there. And now you trying to say he witness tampering? How is he witness tampering? Offset wasn't there. How is that witness tampering? It doesn't make sense.
They playing with evidence.
This is a drunk rant.
That's my take on the situation in the shorter version. If you watch that live, how I broke down that 4-hour live on this page, or you gotta go to is the lives, and you see that.
Oh man, family. This is clout chasing at its finest. He does this all the time with celebrities. He thinks he's a celebrity that can speak for other celebrities or interject himself into celebrity situations. He did this with T.I. and Charleston White. He tried to interject himself into it. With academics in my song, he tried to interject himself into it. He's always trying to do this. He tried to attach himself to celebrities or anybody that's doing good on the internet to breathe life back into himself. But the crazy part is the lack of concern for his family. Your address is out on the internet. It ain't hard to find him, and he don't care about his family safety, none of that. It's all about the views. He don't care about none of that. This is clout chasing and attention seeking at its finest and hypocritical ignorance. Everything he said about Jay Prince, he's doing right now. He's creating narratives during the open investigation. He's basically dry snitching. He's being inconsiderate of the family, and he's clout chasing. Period. But that's just my humble opinion on the situation. Definitely let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You were just tuned in to Ma'at TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I do cocaine. Don't tell nobody.